Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Evan Pinnell. Here is my one note card. I grew up in Southern California, and growing up in Southern California has a lot of its benefits and a lot of perks, from the weather to a lot of things being around you. But one of my favorite parts was being closer to Laker games, because in so doing that, we got to see them every game on TV, and you got to see Kobe Bryant play from 2000 to 2010 and show that he was the best player on the court every single night. During the span of 2000 to 2010, Kobe won 4 championships, achieved 2 Finals MVPs, 1 regular season MVP, and 4 All-Star Game MVPs. Kobe Bryant was also a great defender, which a lot of people don't remember. Kobe Bryant was one of the best, if not the best, perimeter guard on defense during that span as well, achieving 8 first-team all-defenses and 2 second-team all-defenses. While there were a lot of great players during that time, during that decade, there are a couple more that you can bring up. A couple of them are Shaq, Tim Duncan, and LeBron. Shaq was great. He won 3 Finals MVPs, 1 regular season MVP. But what a lot of people don't remember is that after 2003, Shaq was not the same player. He didn't take the game as serious, and his body deteriorated. While he was still really good, it's not great or being top 5 in the NBA. Another one was LeBron. LeBron James came into the league in 2003, and while he did lead his team to the finals and won a regular season MVP, he never won a championship, and that sticks out in my mind. Not to his credit, not to his fault, but he also came into the league in 2003, so he couldn't achieve some of the things that the other players could have. The last player, and the player that you can make the best argument for against Kobe for the best player of the decade, is Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan won 4 championships and 3 championships, and 2 Finals MVPs. While Tim Duncan was great and has the accolades, some not as good as Kobe's in my opinion, Tim Duncan didn't have any standout moments. He didn't have the moments that left you to take away from the game like Kobe did, with the buzzer beaters, the on-court persona, some of the swagger, I guess. So Kobe sticks out for a lot more people. Also, Kobe scored 4,000 more points than Tim Duncan in that decade, and Kobe beat Tim Duncan's team 4 out of the 5 times in the playoffs. One thing about Kobe is that he seemed bigger than the game in a sense, with his off-court personality, with his shoes, commercials, and his on-court personality, embracing the moment, not shying away from everything, wanting the center of attention, but wanting to win at any cost. He left us with some great moments that we can all take away from him that I still remember to this day. One of them being the air balls that he shot in Game 5 in Utah in the playoffs in the Western Conference Finals. And he used those air balls to get better in his career and to remember them, not to forget them, so that when he would come face that moment again in the future, he would be ready. And he was. Another one that stuck out is he scored 62 points in 3 quarters versus the Dallas Mavericks, which was just the 1 seed in the playoffs the year before, which wasn't a bad team. And to go along with 62 points, which was also more than the Dallas Mavericks had scored in 3 quarters, was 60 points. The one that we probably all remember about Kobe, if you follow basketball, is his 81 points in a game, which was the most ever since, only to be topped by Wilt Chamberlain. And that is a record that still stands as second most points all time in a game. What stands out for me personally, that I'll always remember and cherish, is he beat the Celtics in Game 7 in Los Angeles with a broken finger. With that bitter rivalry, just made it even sweeter, and it made it better for himself, because he could say he has 1 more ring than Shaq. the person that everyone said that they shouldn't have traded instead of Kobe. While you can make a case for a lot of players, well, a couple players, none of them stand out more than Kobe. None of them gave us the moments. None of us had the same on-court intensity that he did night in and night out, and showing us what it took, all of the hard work, and using his Mamba mentality every day. Couple references I used was by Brian D., written on February 5th, 2010 on Bleacher Report, Kobe Bryant, Player of the Decade. Cedric Golden on September 3rd, 2016, thestatesman.com, Kobe's Best Moments. Article by John Farrell, 2020inspiration.org, Legacy Off and On the Court. And I went to basketballreference.com/Kobe Bryant and basketballreference.com/Tim Duncan. Thank you so much and have a great day.